Hey guys, it's Nadine, and I'm back to share with you guys my last and final video of my bullet journal planner series. Phew, I cannot believe it. A whole week of videos after 4 months of being MIA. Anyhow, this might be a little bit lengthy because I will tell you honestly, there are many things that I use to make this little contraption work well. Mind you, you don't have to have them all, but it's just suggestions, my suggestions, things that I love, things that I've been using. I am not affiliated with any of these people. I don't get any kickbacks from any of them. It is just my total opinion about why I like them and what I use them for. I have another video coming up next week Sunday, and it is called Plan With Me October, where you will see some of these things in action. Let's get started. I'm going to share with you guys what I use on the daily and what I actually add in as I see fit. Honest to God, all you really need is, you don't need a lot of fancy things, okay? But some of my favorites, of course, it goes without saying that my favorite is the actual bullet journal planner. Don't need this specific one. You can use just a regular dot journal. They have these really inexpensive ones now at Michael's. That was like $5 and I love it. I did a walkthrough on this on my Snapchat, so if you guys want to see things in real time, you might want to check out my Snapchat. I will link for that below. So that's my first thing. I got this from Blitsy. Blitsy always has great sales. I have my affiliate link below. Alright, so now at any given point, I will use 3 of these pens. Whatever's closest to me, I will go ahead and slip it into this pocket. They all work the same to me. They all are wonderful. And this is the Pentel Energel Liquid Ink Pen in a size 0.7. This is the same thing, except this one is a needle. See that needle tip? This one is not. And then I have the Inkjoy Papermate Gel Pen. That's actually, my daughter had a pack of these and I needed a pen right there, so I just swiped it. These are all pretty good. These are all 0.7s. That's my jam, is 0.7s. And this is what I use to write my daily things in. I found with gel pens though, you have to wait a little bit because they can smudge. The Inkjoy is supposed to not smudge, but yet it does. So that's just something to be aware of. My next favorite is a good pencil and a good eraser. Now I have 2 different erasers here. This is by Pentel and this is the Click Eraser. And you just clicks in and out. The very first one I ever used was in high school, so that was like eons ago. And then this is something that I found maybe about a year or so ago. This was from Dyson. This is an electric eraser. And I will link for where you can find something similar online at 2 different places. One is Amazon and the other one is Jet Pens. But if you have a Dyson nearest you, you might want to pick it up because it's only $1.50. And all you do is you hold it and it, can you hear that? And it vibrates or rotates this part and it erases your stuff, and you don't have to, all you do is just move it along the line and it erases. The pencil I use is a Kuru Toga by Uni, and this is a 0.5. The thing I love about this is that it doesn't dull the tip because it actually rotates as you use it. And the lead that way lasts really long because I have yet to change the lead in this thing. Of course you need a ruler, so that's a gimme, right? Another favorite is stencils. Oh my gosh, I love stencils like nobody's business. I've mentioned this before. I actually even made a video a while back. I had an idea and I told my friend Joy about it, and then both of us came up with a collab video, how to make your own stencils. And so I will link for that up here in a card, but let me share with you guys the stencils that I have been using for my planners. So if you guys get Mommy Lay's kit, which is Mommy Lay's Little Bits kit. She has stencils in her kits, and so these are some of them that I use. This is actually from another shop and it's by Love Cynthia. My all-time favorite are these simple ones. I've had these for eons. I have different kinds. I actually have them all, but the ones that I use most are these 2 right here. It also has a flat edge with the ruler so that you can measure, you can make a line and everything that you need. Now here's another stencil that I got, And this one is actually from Michaels. It came in a stamp set, so if you guys have a Michaels nearest you, you might want to check that out. Another favorite are these zebra mild liners, which are awesome. And again, I am a color coding fanatic, so every color belongs to one person or one thing that's important in my planner, and these are the colors that I'm using. Link for this is below as well. Now when I do my moon and mood tracker, which is here, and I did a video for that, we'll link for that up there as well, I color it in with brush tip markers. Now I use specific ones, and for those I use this Tombow dual brush tip marker, but let me give you other suggestions to use too. Some of my favorite ones are from Tim Holtz, and this is by Ranger, and this is Tim Holtz's distress marker, and it has dual tips as well. It has a fine tip and a brush tip, and this is another great thing to use too. And it comes with a bunch of different colors, and this is easy to get at any Hobby Lobby or Michaels. And when I make my layouts for the month, what I use are these Copic multi-liners, and I love them. If you guys are drawing in your planner too, you might want to go ahead and take a look at these because they are waterproof, so once you draw it doesn't smudge and it doesn't fade or whatever. It doesn't combine with your watercolors. And these are the two sizes I use, a 0.3 and then a 0.5, and it kind of just depends on what I'm doing. The 0.5 I usually use to go ahead and make the lines because it's a little bit thicker. 0.3 is what I use when I'm writing the days on the top of my month on 2-page box. I also use these when I am drawing out something in my planner, which I don't always do, but for the times that I have done, this is what I've used. All right, so then let's talk about stickers. In my thing, you will see that I've used a number of different stickers. These are from my friend Joy, as I mentioned before, my favorite stickers. They're small enough so that they go in the top right corner instead of the top left, which is usually where the date goes for me. These are not for sale, unfortunately. She actually made these for me after I asked her based on a design that I had. These stickers are vertical number stickers for tracking or dates, and this is by Ink by Jeng. Also love my own printables, which is my hex stickers and my moon and mood tracker, because it's very versatile. You can use it for all kinds of things because it's simple, straight to the point, and exactly what I need. All right, now I have told you guys in the past that I stinking despise my handwriting. I don't think it's the best, not by far. And so in order to compensate for that, what I do is I use stamps. So here's my October layout that I'm going to be doing a plan with me in October, and you'll see how I did this. But these are stamps, and stamps are bomb. I have always loved stamps. One of my very first places I worked at as a teenager was a place that had stamps. It was kind of like a Hot Topic, but it had stamps in it, and that's where I fell in love with stamps. So I use stamps quite a bit in my planner. I use it to go ahead and do the days, as you can see. I use it when I go ahead and put appointments and my to-dos. And I'm going to share with you guys some of my favorite stamp sets and companies that I use when I go ahead and do my planner. And this is going to be a lot, so hang in there. So whenever I do my months and dates and days as well, the days of the week, I use different stamps. So let me share with you guys really quickly the ones that I've used in the past and will continue to use from this point forward. So here's a very inexpensive one in the dollar bin at Bulls from Studio G, and it has the days of the week here. Also, I have this one by Ink by Jeng, and she has the days of the week here. I also use her numbers for vertical habit tracking that I've used in the past, and I've showed you guys that on a video, which I will link up here. Then she has this one that has days of the week. Now the thing about her stamps is that, as you can see, some go vertically and some go horizontally, so you have a choice on what layout you want to go ahead and use. Here is another one of her stamps, and this one is actually a month at a glance. So she has them set up so that you can use either the month and then the calendar at a glance. And I've used this in my spreads as well. And here is an example of how I used this stamp in my September title page. I just kind of stamped it right here so it looks like it's on the computer. Now, other sets that I've used too that I love for days of the week and months and dates is this stamp right here by Me and My Big Ideas. It has 74 pieces in here, and this I got from Michaels. Another one that I love that I use, and depends on what kind of font I want to use for the month. This is actually by Teresa Collins. This one I got from Joann's. And then this one I've had forever. And this is by Basic Gray. I don't even know. Does Basic Gray even exist anymore? I don't even know. Anyway, I used the months for this one, and they also have days of the week here as well. Now, two other companies that I use for stamps, and I have been, you know, a lover of them for eons, basically from the inception of their companies. And I know these two girls personally, so, you know, there's that. But I also use Mommy Lay Designs for the days of the week. And I did use the glasses for September too. And also the days of the week here. But you see how she has different fonts here. And that's what I love about it. You can also use her numbers if you would like. And anything else on the stamp too. But this is specifically what I use her stamps for. And then we have these two. Some stamps, as you look through my collection, you'll see that I clean them. And sometimes I don't have time and I don't clean them. But, you know, whatever. And then another company that I use is Studio L2E. Now, you guys know, I mean, I have every single one of her stamps, I think up until recently. But I use her stamps for the months. And here's more months, and then have days and also the dates. And then I have this one that has a different font. This is in brush script, the same thing. And so her stuff is really good, and I've been using it for eons and eons and eons since her very first stamp set. Here's the God's honest truth about Studio L2E stamps. These are just the basic ones I use, but here's my collection of the ones that I just use for my planner. Yeah, all of these. But it would be like an hour-long video if I went through all of these. So yeah, you know. And then lastly, I have these stamps right here, which are wooden rubber stamps, and I love these too. It's a little bit smaller, and these are number stamps, and this is by Heidi Swap, and I got this from Michaels eons ago. Love this thing. I just keep this in this like cute little case because I don't want to lose them. And then of course I shared with you guys my circle maker that I got from Amazon, and I will link this below. That said, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and I'm going to have two different sets of things to give away. Exactly the same stuff, just two different sets so that two people can win. And some things are going to be things that I'm going to mail to you, and some things will be electronic gift cards from companies that have offered to sponsor. I will link for all of the stuff that I mentioned, all of my favorites, in the description box below. Alright, so let's talk about the stuff you guys are going to get in this giveaway. Now, I'm going to be doing two giveaways, one here on my YouTube channel for two people, and then one on my Instagram. So if you're not already a follower of me on Instagram, you might want to go check that out too, to up your chances of winning. First thing you'll get is a dotted planner, and this one is by Artist Loft, and this is from Michaels. Then you're going to get some of my favorite must-haves, Pitt Artist pens, and this is the multi-liners, and in the sizes that I use and talked about, 0.5 and 0.3, and then some brush pens as well. You're going to get my favorite circle maker. You're also going to get some of the stickers that I mentioned that I use as well. The Hex Tracker, 30 and 31 days. Also the Moon and Mood Tracker, 30 and 31 days. My Life Wheel, and the Ink by Jang vertical and horizontal tracker stickers. To top it all off, three of the companies are giving you guys gift certificates to their shops. That would be Studio L2E, Mommy Lay Designs, and Ink by Jang. So that's quite a bit of things that you guys are getting in this giveaway. I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, like I said, all the details will be in the description box below, and also on my Instagram that's going to go up tomorrow. I'm going to leave this giveaway open for a week, and at the end of the week I will go ahead and contact the two winners and make sure that I mail their boxes out to them. Okay? So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave this video a thumbs up so that I know whether or not you like the content. And if you're not already a subscriber, be sure to do so that you can be notified when I post new videos. I will be back to talk with you guys later. TTFN, ta-ta for now.